their first World Series appearance, and the improbable dream indeed. David Price will face Bay, Kotsay, and Varitek. The Tampa pen is busy. The Tampa Bay bullpen is busy with Grant Balfour. And a first pitch strike.
David Price did not throw a pitch in pro ball until May 22nd. Made his debut at Vero Beach.
One ball, one strike. In postseason history, the biggest deficit overcome in the ninth inning to win a Game 7 is 2 runs. In the 1992 National League Championship Series, the Braves trailed 2-0. They won 3-2, and that was against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Bay stays alive. He is 1-for-3 in tonight's game.
One thing you can count on in that Rays dugout, there'll be no early celebrations.
I think they've learned that lesson, yes. Did he go?
It's hard to tell right there.
That's a swing.
It is. Crossed his hands. Break for the Red Sox.
Joe Madden referred to David Price as their new toy. He joined the team mid-September. He was put on the postseason roster because of an injury. You can replace player for player, even though the player hasn't been with your team, as long as you have an injury.
Ball 4. And Bay coaxes a walk, and the tying run potentially to the plate with nobody out. Now Kotsay, the hitter. Kotsay 0-for-3. Flied out his last time and broke his bat in frustration. Can Kotsay be a Red Sox hero?
I think this will be the last hitter for David Price. Lefty against lefty.
A bunt attempt. Boston needs base runners. Strike 1.
Put your players in the best possible position to succeed. One more batter, Kotsay for Price.
Oh, 2. It's 1-2. Garza started, went 7, struck out 9, allowed 1 run, 2 hits. Wheeler, Howell, Bradford, and Price have followed. It's 2-2.
How do you lay off this pitch? 95, just off the corner. Eyeballed by Mark Kotze.
That one over the outside corner.
Well, nice job by the young Mr. Price. Facing the left-handed Kotze. This pitch sequence. First pitch strike with a slider, another slider down and away to get ahead. One up in the strike zone that changes eye angle. Just missed outside and then painted that outside corner.
The Rays 2 outs away from the World Series. Here's Varitek. Batting right-handed now 0 for 3.
Joe Maddon's going to leave Price in right here.
One ball, no strikes. Varitek grounded into 13 double plays in the regular season. A step or 2 slower from the right side if Price can get the ball on the ground.
Joe Maddon has said that he felt like Balfour was not as animated as he usually is, and that he was just a little bit short of what he's been during the regular season.
Varitek 1 for 19 at the plate in this series. One and 2.
Got a pitch to hit there. Just a tiny bit late maybe by Jason. Out over the plate. Big breath by David Price.
Two out.
Went with the slider, and that ball had a lot of depth to it, boy. He threw it hard. Varitek out in front and swings over the top of it.
He knows his math.
And Jed Lowry, the final hope for Boston in the ninth.
Lowry produced all season, 260 at-bats, 25 home runs, 46 RBIs, but only 2 home runs.
Ground ball to second. Iwamura's got it. Rays are going to the World Series. From 9 equals 8 to 9 equals 2. Joe Madden and his Tampa Bay Rays will face the Phillies in the World Series.
David Price gets the final out on a wicked hop to Iwamura. Picks up his first save in the big leagues. Iwamura made the out, and everybody on this roster contributing to this effort.
Boy, what an effort today. Price with a win and a save before a regular season win or save. Congratulations to Joe Madden and his staff. Great job by Price, and don't forget Matt Garza. 2 wins in this ALCS, both against John Lester. Only 2 runs given up in 13 innings.
The young team that just would not give up in 2008. Maybe they arrived a year ahead of schedule, but from worst to first and on into the Fall Classic and Bedlam at Tropicana Field.
Well, one thing about this team is everybody on this team feels they're a major part of it, and that's a credit to Joe Madden, the skipper. He told them in March, this is a special team. We can play with anybody. Don't sell yourself short. And now they have proven that the game on October 19th is just the same as March 15th.
They beat the Red Sox by 2 games in the regular season. They beat them by 2 runs in the decisive Game 7 of the American League Championship Series. And downstairs we go to Craig Sager.
Well, BJ, your manager said you guys could play with anybody, but you took on the defending World Series champion Boston Red Sox. You set the tone from the beginning. They couldn't get you out. How surprised and how does it feel right now when you look around here and you see that you're going to the World Series?
No, it's unbelievable. We battled a lot of adversity this year. Everybody stuck together as a team and did our little part. Everyone did their little part. And here we are right now going to the World Series.
Down the stretch, you had problems, injuries, you lost the power in your swing. How did you suddenly regain it to hit 7 postseason home runs and 4 here in the American League Championship Series?
I had to thank the training staff. They've done everything to keep me on the field and keep me as healthy as possible. So hats off to them. They kept me out here pretty much all year and kept this shoulder, as good as it can be, and it helped me out this postseason.
Well, we talked about offense with you, but that's only half the story. Your defense in center field, they said when Boston wins with defense, it's tradition. When Tampa Bay wins with defense, it's a Cinderella story. Tropicana Field, it's a castle. How does the slipper feel?
You know, Joe said at the beginning of the year, our defense has to be our best asset. And we built it on that. We thrived off that all year. Took pride in it, and it worked out for us.
Well, thanks a lot. What a pitching duel this was. Pitching from the start. Matt Garza was sensational. The bullpen came in, put out the rally in the 8th. What were you possibly thinking throughout the game and when you got the call?
I mean, I wanted the ball. I mean, I think everybody down there in that pen, including Kazmir, wanted the ball tonight. I mean, this is the biggest night in Rays history. It's just an unbelievable feeling to be a part of it.
Biggest night in Rays history. When did you feel like you were part of this team?
As soon as I got here. I mean, these guys embraced me when I got here. They made me feel like I belonged. I mean, I just felt comfortable the first day I stepped in the locker room.
But coming in with the bases loaded, they have the tying runs on base, the go-ahead run. You had the big strikeout to J.D. Drew. Go over that pitch sequence and tell us what you got him out with.
Oh, I mean, I started him with 2 sliders. He took the first one and then swung through the second one. And then 0-2, I kind of wasted a fastball down and away. And then strike 3 was a fastball down and away. I guess he check swung. So I didn't think it was a strike, but everybody told me he check swung.
You said you wanted the ball. There's no doubt that your coach and manager, Joe Madden, was going to let you out there in the 9th inning. What was the reaction from your teammates when you got those final outs?
Unbelievable. I mean, that's just, you're so happy out here. I think everybody shed a couple tears. I mean, I was on the bottom of the dog pile. I couldn't breathe, and I wouldn't trade that moment right there for anything.
A lot more exciting than playing at Vanderbilt?
A lot more exciting.
Congratulations. Back to you, Chip.
All right, Craig, thank you very much indeed. The Rays are series bound. They will host the Philadelphia Phillies here Wednesday night in what should be a tremendous World Series. The Rays can fly the flag after 10 years of futility in St. Petersburg, Florida. They're champions of the American League tonight. Boston's incredible attempt at another 3-1 series deficit falls 2 runs shy. They had their shot in the 8th, but could not push across anything after the first inning of play tonight. Our American League Championship Series coverage on TBS has been presented by Kia Motors. What a night for the Rays, for baseball, and notice maybe served in the American East, boys. The Rays are off and running. 3-1 your final score. Back after a break.
See the biggest name.
TBS, very funny. That's what this is all about, guys.
The American League Championship Series on TBS is brought to you by Chase Freedom. Introducing rewards points you can use like cash. Visit chase.com/freedom. By Taco Bell. Think outside the bun. By BlackBerry. Connect to everything you love in life with BlackBerry. And by G2, the new low-calorie hydrator from Gatorade.
We welcome you to our Inside MLB presented by Captain Morgan post-game show. The Tampa Bay Rays are American League champions. They beat the Red Sox in Game 7, 3-1. Tonight's final score as we check in again with Craig Sager.
Hey, thanks, Chip. I'm with Carl Crawford, the longest tenured Ray in club history. 6 years as starting left fielder on opening day. Nobody has suffered through the losses more than you have. 9 equals 8. Now 9 equals 2. You're in the World Series. How do you put this season in words?
Oh, it's amazing. That's all you can say. To come to where we come from and get to this point, it's amazing. And, the guys just worked so hard to get to this point.
You had a finger injury, didn't play in September. Questionable whether you'd have the ability to play in this postseason. How tough was that for you down the stretch, and what does this mean to you now?
Oh, it means a lot to us. Like you said, I didn't know if I'd be playing, so I tried my hard to get back. And when I was able to get back, I was able to contribute. And we just love what's going on with the team right now.
Well, enjoy the celebration.
All right.
Back to you, Chip.
All right, Craig, thank you very much. Ready to present some hardware at Tropicana Field. And for that, let's send it to Ernie Johnson, standing downstairs on the podium behind second base at Tropicana Field. Ernie?
All right. Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson with TBS. And we do have some hardware to hand out because the Tampa Bay Rays are going to the World Series. On the podium, we have the manager of the Rays, Joe Maddon. The Executive Vice President of Baseball Operations, Andrew Friedman. President Matt Silverman. And the owner of the Tampa Bay Rays, Stu Sternberg. And to do the honors, the honorary American League President, Mrs. Jackie Autry, to present the William Harridge AL Championship Trophy.
Congratulations to St. Petersburg and Tampa Bay. Your Rays are the American League champions for 2008. I'm very proud to present this to ownership and to Andrew and Stu and Matt and especially Joe Maddon, a dear friend of the Autry family. And I'm very proud to have known him, and I'm glad that he was able to help us bring a championship in 2002 to Anaheim. Stuart, Joe, Matt, Andrew, congratulations.
Hey, Stu. I know that your first vivid memory of baseball came watching Sandy Koufax pitch. But I'm thinking that there's a new event at the top of the list in terms of baseball memories for you.
Tonight might have done it. It certainly wiped out what happened Thursday night in Boston and made this all the sweeter for our fans here in Tampa Bay, all the support we've gotten, and obviously the fans all across the nation. It shows that anything is possible because we really took something from worst to first.
Stu, congratulations. Let me talk to your partner, Matt. Matt, a self-described mediocre second baseman growing up who got a ball strike indicator at the end of the season. How's this compare? An AL championship trophy?
Well, there's nothing comparable at all. This is unbelievable. This is for Tampa Bay, and this is a story that America can relate to. It is unbelievable, and we have 4 more wins to go, but we're going to celebrate tonight.
Indeed you should. Thank you very much. Congratulations. Andrew. Hey. Huh?
Send it for dry cleaning.
How's that Matt Garza trade working out for you?
Matty was absolutely phenomenal tonight. What he did in Fenway as well was special, and you know the game tonight was going to be dictated by the starting pitchers, and Lester was very good tonight, but Garza was phenomenal.
How gratifying is it for you to look out and see the contributions of the guys you went out and got, such as Garza, such as Bartlett? Willie Ibar goes deep tonight.
Yeah, I tell you, one of the special things about this is that every department in baseball operations has a hand in this, whether it's international, free agent scouting, pro scouting, or player development. Everybody has their fingerprints on the composition of this roster, and it's special for everybody.
Andrew, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
All right, number 70, it's your turn.
Yes, sir.
How about that, Tampa Bay?
All right. 9 equals 8. 9 equals 4.
How about not equaling 1 right now? That'd be kind of nice. Hey, listen, thank you all for your support. We could not do it without you. You guys have been fantastic. We felt you all the time. A couple more days, come on back out and get us to be 9 equaling 1, the new math.
You go up now. You go up against the Philadelphia Phillies. Hazleton is about 97 miles from Philadelphia. You're going to be able to go to the third base cafe up there?
I'm going to miss that, but there's going to be a lot of good food coming down for the tickets. They have to bring food in exchange for tickets.
Hey, you got to thank Scott Kazmir, don't you, in part for this? Because you know what? He was the winning pitcher in the All-Star game. You got home field advantage.
Exactly. We were watching that game that night. Jay and I were down at a hotel in Naples, checked it out. Thank you, Kaz. Nice going, boys.
Joe, congratulations.
Thanks, guys, and thank you, everybody. It's awesome. Thank you.
We're not done yet. The Lee McPhail Jr. ALCS MVP trophy. Again, Mrs. Autry will do the honors, and I think you know who's getting this.
Matt Garza will receive the Lee McPhail Most Valuable Player Award for going 2-0 in the series with a 1.38 ERA. He gave up 6 walks, 8 hits, and 14 strikeouts. Matt, congratulations.
Matt Garza, in your wildest dreams, did you picture this night when the season began?
You know, as a kid, I think everybody pictures this night. You know, usually it's a Game 7 of the World Series, but shoot, I'll take the Game 7 of the ALCS anytime.
How did this team hold together in the face of what had gone on in Game 5 and then losing Game 6 and all the momentum and all that talk?
The same way we played all year, and that's believe in one another and just keep coming out and fighting. You know, keep fighting till the end of 9. And we fought to the end of 9 tonight, and you guys see what happens.
Let me ask you one more thing. We had a shot of you before the game started tonight, and you had, I don't know, what was on the iPod tonight?
Just all kind of rap music. You know, I'm a big fan of Tupac. So That's all I can say.
Matt, congratulations on the MVP and on going to the World Series. Well done.
Thank you.
There are your Tampa Bay Rays, the American League champions, headed to the World Series.
Great job, Ernie Johnson downstairs. Matt Garza and the Rays celebrate the hardware tonight. And the Tampa Bay Ball Club dethroned one of the classiest acts in baseball. The Boston Red Sox, the defending world champions, beaten 4-3 tonight. And a happy ending for the Rays means a sad ending for Terry Francona.